For this activity, you're going to be using a more and less chart, 120 chart, and you have the option of using our fun little numbers here. To get started, choose a number from the bag or choose any number off your 120 chart that you would like to work on. Doesn't matter which one. So, for example, I can either choose 83 or I can come to the chart and I could start with 66 if I want. Feel free to use an expo marker for this. I'm going to start with 66. I can circle that. Come over on your paper. Don't write on your paper with an expo marker though, please. In the center box, you're going to record down the number that you chose off your paper. So I'm going to write 66 here. Then, looking at, you can use your 100 charts to help you. What is 1 less than 66? And I can come over here and look. 1 less than 66 is 65. What is 1 more? Well, I can come over and take a look. That's 67. Now, what would 10 less be? Now, some of you will already know how to find 10 less. You can come over in your hundreds chart, and you've got some options here. You could either count backwards 10 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or you might know how to find it without counting back. And then you have to find out what 10 more is, 66. Now, if you work hard, you should be able to complete all of the spaces in this problem. If by chance you finish before time is up, what I'd like you to do is to turn the paper over and again continue with either picking numbers off your 120 chart, or if you'd like a little bit of a challenge, you can choose numbers that are bigger than the 120 chart. So if you start, you can just make a box. Maybe I'll choose the number 152. So a slightly bigger number. And again, I want to find what 1 less is, what 1 more is. And the 1 less is always on the same line, and the 1 more is always on the same line, just like in the hundreds chart, because we read from left to right, and our numbers increase by 1 or decrease by 1 when on the same line. So it's the same way when you're writing it. These numbers will go up, or go down by 1 if we're on the same line. Then if we're going this way on the hundreds chart, it's always going, well, let's take a look here. When I start here and go up, does the number get bigger or smaller? Right, it gets smaller, and it gets smaller by 10. So you could figure, well, what's 10 less than 152? 142. And what's 10 more? 162. And you can continue making your own, I don't know what you call these, but your own problems until time is up for today.